If you double the number of experiments you do per year, you're going to double your inventiveness. Life's too short to hang out with people who aren't resourceful. A brand for a company is like a reputation for a person. You earn a reputation by trying to do hard things well. One of the only ways to get out of a tight box is to invent your way out. If you don't understand the details of your business, you are going to fail. I'm skeptical of any mission that has advertisers at its centerpiece. In the old world, you devoted 30% of your time to building a great service and 70% of your time to shouting about it. In the new world, that inverts. My own view is that every company requires a long-term view. A company shouldn't get addicted to being shiny, because shiny doesn't last. Seek to build a community to make better choices in the people with whom you partner. That's the only way to have a greater long-term impact on the world. I knew that if I failed, I wouldn't regret that, but I knew the one thing I might regret is not trying. I believe you have to be willing to be misunderstood if you're going to innovate. The invention is by its very nature disruptive. If you want to be understood at all times, then don't do anything new. If you're not stubborn, you'll give up on experiments too soon. And if you're not flexible, you'll pound your head against the wall and you won't see a different solution to a problem you're trying to solve. The thing about inventing is you have to be both stubborn and flexible. The hard part is figuring out when to be which. What's dangerous is not to evolve, not to invent, not to improve the customer experience. I think frugality drives innovation, just like other constraints do. One of the only ways to get out of a tight box is to invent your way out. I believe you have to be willing to be misunderstood if you're going to innovate. It's not an experiment if you know it's going to work. There are two ways to extend a business. Take inventory of what you're good at and extend your skills. Or determine what your customers need and work backward, even if it requires learning new skills. Kindle is an example of working backward. If you decide that you're going to do only the things you know are going to work, you're going to leave a lot of opportunity on the table. There'll always be serendipity involved in the discovery. Life's too short to hang out with people who aren't resourceful. I don't want to use my creative energy on somebody else's user interface. The keys to success are patience, persistence, and obsessive attention to detail. I want to see good financial returns, but also to me there's the extra psychic return of having my creativity and technological vision bear fruit and change the world in a positive way. If you do build a great experience, customers tell each other about that. Word of mouth is very powerful. Your brand is what other people say about you when you're not in the room. A brand for a company is like a reputation for a person. You earn a reputation by trying to do hard things well. If you're competitor-focused, you have to wait until there is a competitor doing something. Being customer-focused allows you to be more pioneering. You can have the best technology, and you can have the best business model, but if the storytelling isn't amazing, it won't matter. Nobody will watch. All of my best decisions in business and in life have been made with heart, intuition, and guts, not analysis. Sometimes we measure things and see that in the short term they actually hurt sales, and we do it anyway. We innovate by starting with the customer and working backward. That becomes the touchstone for how we invent. We take risks all the time. We talk about failure. We need big failures in order to move the needle. If we don't, we're not swinging enough. You really should be swinging hard, and you will fail, but that's okay. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe this channel Morning Motivation and click on the notification to get your regular piece of wisdoms. Also, don't forget to check out the other motivational quotes on our channel. Have a great day.